Nick, thank you very much. How are you doing?
Very good, man. How you doing?
All good, thank you. How's your expectation for this event?
The expectations are high. The talent that I saw here, just that I know from the United States, plus Hugo, knowing that he's going to deliver, I just know that doing my homework on my opponent, Dylan Fabrizio, but also everyone on the card, it should be a big moment for professional wrestling, especially not just Chilean wrestling, but all over the world. I want everyone talking about this show, but it's all up to us to go out there and deliver. Not just us here. Everybody on this card goes out there and puts on a show and outdoes the match before and the match afterwards. We're all in competition to make it a beautiful moment. Then you get everybody talking about coming here, and that's the goal.
Did you knowledge about wrestling grow after your WWE departure?
You know what? It depends, because I've done my homework my whole life, and I always studied tapes, whether it was Mexican wrestling or European wrestling or Japanese wrestling, anything. So I've searched and done my homework for the last 22 years, but now actually getting to be a part of it and bounce around the world and go to these different places and you experience it for real, you actually get to apply that knowledge and make it count. So I'm sorry, I'm really looking forward to applying the knowledge that I have to the match tomorrow, but I really want to see what the fans have to offer. I've heard great things. The Brian Kendrick said these fans are wild and passionate and they're going to be all over the place. I need to feed off of them to make those matches that much better.
Do you have dream matches?
It depends. I really don't. I ask different people, when someone goes to a different country or to a different company, they tell me that, hey, you got to keep an eye on this guy, check out this guy. And I mostly just try and think about my friends, Zack Ryder, who's Matt Cardona now, The Miz, and John Morrison, and we've all gone in different directions in different companies and independent all over the world. And I would love for us to get back together, whether it's in one company or for one show or for one match. I think it would be really cool.
How was for you this brief WWE return in the John Cena tournament to crown the guy who will front him in the last match? How was that? Who came up with the idea?
I had been asked to go back a couple different times, and I didn't feel like the situation was right. But when I found out I was being asked to go back and do something for John Cena, and I went, in a heartbeat, man. Whatever you guys need, I'll be there for it, and especially a tournament to be his possible last opponent. That's such a big honor, no matter who gets it, no matter what. But it's going to be like a finale of a show that we all grew up watching. It's like watching the finale of Seinfeld or something. So no matter who that last person is, we'll all argue about it, or we'll have issues with it. But knowing that John got to go out there and have that moment and do one last piece of business, one big match where we all eyes were on him. He deserved that, and I was so happy to be back. And you never know, going back for one time, you never know if it'll lead to some other things down the line or not. But I didn't know if anyone would remember me. You never know. It had been 2 years, but you never know. And when that music hit, Madison Square Garden blew the roof off, and I went, okay, now I can get down to work. Now the hard part's over. I got to go do what I do best.
Sometimes we're not in the main event spot. Sometimes you're in the mid card, but you always try to steal the show. Yeah. Is it a philosophy for you? How that motivates you to steal the show in every event that you perform?
Yeah, it really is. It's a philosophy I think probably I had my entire life, whether I was playing t-ball in 5th grade or when I was 5 years old, or wrestling the first time when I was 5 years old. Once you get a few moments of figuring it out and you get some competition, I always wanted to be the best. I wanted to be the guy that was diving to catch and save the home run. I wanted to be the guy who stole second base, ran to third on a pass ball, and slid it home just to save the day for the team. I always wanted to be that guy. So no matter what position I was in, whether I was center field or catcher or designated hitter, much like when it comes to professional wrestling, if I'm first, in the middle, or the end, I want everyone walking out of that place going, damn, that guy stole the show. And I don't know how anyone can be that good. And that's my goal from day one to even to tomorrow.
And what's the future for Nick Nemeth? You have been in the main wrestling companies around the world. Do you have still goals?
I don't. I really don't. I go every couple of years. I go, okay, if I'm a little banged up or my neck hurts too bad, I'll tone it down and maybe do a half schedule, maybe part time. But one, I don't think I let myself do that because I live every day. I wake up and I go, all right, how can I make it better today? What can I do better? How can I be a little bit quicker in the ring? All right, you're going to jump rope for 5 minutes. I'm going to jump rope for 5 minutes and 30 seconds just so I have one edge, because I know how hard it is to be in this business, let alone continue to stay there after 20 years. So you always have to be evolving, and I always have to go. Every couple of years I do a little check. I go, how's the body feel? Great. All right, I ain't stopping. Screw it.
You already have been asked with this question, but I go forward. What's your opinion, thoughts on Stephanie Bucker?
Stephanie Bucker, watching her before she got to WWE, big fan. Knowing, you can see like in her eyes like the work ethic and what she's done and what she's accomplished and how far she's scratched and clawed to get what she's done. Now I have a radio show. I do Busted Open and Off the Ropes with Coach on Sirius XM. We have a show. I'm on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and we're on Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7. And I have to do my homework for my opponents, and now I do it for all the shows out there. So actually reading up and studying up on her before she debuted was pretty cool to see. And watching her thrive now in WWE, the future is very bright for her and anyone around her orbit.
Any advice for her? She's approaching to the grand stage of the month.
Yes.
She has a very important match.
She doesn't need any advice from me, but if I were to give any, it's twofold. It's one, you've done all the hard work. You've earned the spot. Now it's time to enjoy it a little bit and then go out there and do your business. But I've been someone who's always forgotten to sit back for a minute, look back and go, wow, this is awesome. I'm here. This big moment, I made it. I made it here. Enjoy it. And then get down to business and you get to have a memorable night. Then afterwards, your match, have everyone having a memorable night because of your match.
Thank you very much, Nick.
You got it, man.
Have a good match tomorrow.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.